Hello, everybody. It is Thursday, September, I don't even know what, 6th. Sorry, knocked you over there. This is just going to be a quick video and update on our mentor list. I was working at the church today and, sorry, I got a little sweaty. I don't know if you've been outside or not, but it's been kind of warm, and it's warm upstairs in the children's department. But if you haven't been to church, go upstairs and see, or if you haven't been upstairs at least, go upstairs and see the changes that have been made, and hopefully tomorrow I'll finish up if I don't melt. But even though it's cooler today, it was still really hot upstairs. There is no air conditioning in the old part of the church upstairs, so it gets a little toasty. Anyway, I wanted to come on and just update you on the mentor program. I have not forgotten about you. It is just a matter of finding the right time to get things together and stuff, so we're still working on that. I am still short about 8 mentors to have a one-on-one relationship, so if your spouse wants to do it and join, we could do that. We have 2 options that I'm going to throw out to the general public, and if anybody wants to pick up one of these options, that's great. If not, you know how it works. I'll send an email to some of you or all of you and see who wants to. Because we're short about 8, there are 2 options I thought would work. So one option is having multiple kids, and I can give you multiple like juniors and seniors. So they would be maybe a senior and a junior, so that you're going to be a little busy for the next 2 years, but then they'll graduate and you won't have, you will just follow them through college a little bit, but the busyness won't be as long. It will only be, a year or 2 if you get a junior and a senior. And that would help alleviate some of the numbers. We'll give you 2 of the older kids, and then that will help alleviate some of that. The other option is to have a group of, we've got a really great group of junior high girls. I think there's 6 or 7 in the 8th grade class. They're all on the same soccer team. They all play music. They all have the same interests. They all go to the same school. It's very convenient to have a group of kids like that. They're all girls. There's a few boys in the class, but they don't even go to the same school. So there's this great chunk of girls. So my other thought is option 2 is to have multiple children, but to have them be maybe 2 or 3 of those girls that would do things together. So they already like books, or they already like soccer, or they already like, they could go help support each other. So you could go to one soccer game and support all 3 of them, or you could go to one music event and support all 3 of them, and take them all out for ice cream, or take them all out on a walk, or, send them all an email, or whatever it is. You would have 3. Now, these are 8th graders, so you would have them 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, and 12th grade. So you'd have them for 5 years, the 3 of them, or 2 or 3 of them together, but because they have the same interests at this point, you really are doing as a group. You would be mentoring them as a group, and on occasion you may want to do things individually. And then if neither of those options are good for you, and you really just want to have one, I completely understand that too, and we will absolutely cater to that. But because we're short and I really want to get this going, if either of those options, so you can have the option of having 2 older students, so like a junior or a senior, who will be very busy in the next 2 years, and you'll probably be going to lots of performances and graduation parties and things like that. But it's only for 2 years, and then you wouldn't, then if you wanted to circle back around and get a 6th grader and do it again for just the single kid, that, can happen too. The other option is having 2 or 3 of the 8th grade girls who all have the same interests, and follow them through for 5 years until they graduate, and that would help alleviate some of the numbers. The third option is to rope your spouse or another church member that you know into the program, tell them how valuable it is, what a great experience you're going to have with these kids, and just help us get this going. So my goal is by the end of September. I wanted to have it up and running by Rally Day, but I've just struggled with these numbers and decided that we're just going to have to do it. Because we have enough of you to get started. We're just shy, like I said, I think 8. So we're going to start it by the end of September, maybe by the youth outing in September. Maybe we'll do, like, I was thinking maybe a breakfast, like before church on Sundays, instead of trying to get everybody here on a Tuesday night or something. Anyway, we'll do some kind of a mixer with the mentors and the families, and so everybody can kind of see who's who and what's what and whatever. So that's where the mentorship is going. So if any of those options are up, if you're up for any of those options, please let me know kind of as soon as possible, because I've said this now for about a month, I really want to get this going next week at least, to have names matched up, so if there's any complications, we can get that worked out. So it is September 6th, so we've got like 3 weeks to get this going. We can do it. So let me know if any of those options work for you, and have a great weekend. See you Sunday.